Here's some real power at the plate. Ellie De La Cruz.
The shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
The wind of the pitch. The shortstop takes the ball.
First pitch,
1-0.
7 o'clock.
And now 2-0 as that one missed below the knees. And here it comes. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And the righty deals. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Next offering way off the plate. The wind to kick the pitch. That one is inside ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close. Now it's the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here. This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
And now it's Juan Soto. Castillo measures 6 feet 2 inches, 200 pounds, tries to get back and save. Oh, he jumped the gun for second. Man, is he fast.
It's so fun to watch. Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
Righty delivers.
2-0.
One out and a runner at second, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. That was blasted to the moon, and they grab the lead. It's 2-0.
Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
One down, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. Next offering in there for a strike, and that is strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Kicks and fires. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a miss. Some high cheese for strike 3. Brian Reynolds here. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's in there at the knees. Here's a 1-1. Kwan sprinting after it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. This is Corbin Carroll.
Leading off for Atlanta.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
0 balls, 1 strike.
next offering is in for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second, and he's there with a leadoff double. So man aboard, now the number 2 hitter, Max Clark. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Ball one there. Ray, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. In the dirt.
1-2.
Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. The tag.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
On the ground to the left. Whips it to first on the run. Out number 2. Here's a big power threat. Chipper Jones.
Third baseman, Chipper Jones.
There's a swing and a miss.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
And that one is in the dirt. And 1-1.
1-1.
Wouldn't chase that time. Up the middle. Nice grab. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the first. Paul.
Show you how to ease the mind today. I can't be too comfortable to see you standing by all of my desires.
Ready to go here.
Leading off.
Stepping in, the sluggy shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Ellie De La Cruz.
The pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And we are underway. That clips the corner. Chases that one upstairs.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Pulls it in, one away. Stepping in the long ball threat, Alfonso Soriano.
Alfonso Soriano.
Yeah, that's outside.
Out.
Foul ball. One down, base is empty. Well struck left field. Squeezes it, and there's two down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Juan Soto stands in here, takes ball one low. Off the mark there. 2-0. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Now 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And another ball. And he blows that one by him at 100.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
Payoff pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Acuna in 2023 with about as impressive a power-speed combination season as we have ever seen. That one finds the zone. Strike one. The Braves always liked Acuna, but consider for a second he was signed for $100,000 in 2014 out of Venezuela. So they liked him, but he wasn't some monster prospect. He ended up growing into one of the top young prospects in all of baseball. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And there's one down. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. He swings and fouls one off. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Freeman hits it in the air. Dominguez flashes the leather on the running catch. Bobby Witt Jr. at the dish now. He committed to play for the University of Oklahoma, where his dad went before the Royals changed. Brings it in for the third out. Back here in Miami, new inning getting started. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Crochet in his 4th year, 24 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020.
now, it's the Minstrel Show update with your correspondent, Jennifer Duval.
How's everybody doing? This is Sean Dunn, you know me, Jennifer Duval. I'm over here chilling with little brother right now, and it feels good. You see us. I'm listening to the Minstrel Show. You ain't heard it? It's the biggest color show on earth.
I'm overweight, rappers fat to death. Obese when these beats catch wind of my breath. And yes, you ain't heard, you still rocking with the best. I just say y'all from taking the guess. Not jeans, my dear. You ain't worthy to breathe my air. Stand tall in the pair I wear. Am I making it clear? I's the best to lay his head round here. And no, I'm not the heir pair to whoever. They never could out-hit us. Fitters try to think fast, but never could outwit us. The only thing that they could ever do is outfit us. When clothes fit strange, I'm playing Rick James. Yo, I'm coming out with a bang. Straight tape, pull a knife with no middle, man. Everybody at the label asking, will it bang? I say chill, just take a no. Now let my people sing. 10 G's a show. Wildin' out with Pretty Tony and O. Now let me hear it. Come on. We make them wanna say it again. Yeah, we make them wanna say it again. Beats from Mr. Doubtfit. Fresh jeans, fresh clothes and outfit. Let me hear it. We make them wanna say it again. We make them wanna say it again. Check it out. I got so many.
All right, ready to get underway. And now the center fielder, Jarren Duran. As the lefty gets to work. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that.
He's really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
The line to the pitch. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Wouldn't chase that time.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
The high heat, too much on that one. Here's the third baseman, Chipper Jones. In the dirt. And that is ball 1.
Starts him with a breaking ball, but that's a pitch he's really comfortable hitting. You can't rely on breaking stuff to be automatic out pitches against him.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. And that's in for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
That is first.
Now it's the power speed combo. Ken Griffey Jr. This one high in the air to left center. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. And now Ellie De La Cruz. And the pitch. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
Hit on and missed 96 with that fastball.
0-2 is the count.
And the pitch. Registers the punch out and hits 101.
Batting second.
So up next, Alfonso Soriano. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1's the count.
Slice down the right side. The 0-2. And a swing and a miss. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third.
2 outs, base is empty. Juan Soto down. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
That one at triple digits.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. It's an immaculate inning. Back at Yankee Stadium, Ian Happ up to hit.
The left fielder.
Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover. Next pitch is outside.
Yeah, and wins that gold glove as a left fielder, and it's a guy that's a pretty good center fielder as well. But you know, one of the things for him is just being able to be in the same spot every day. I think it increases the comfort level and allows that athletic ability to really shine.
The lefty fires. Swings and misses. And one gone. So digging in, Ryan Howard. Misses the zone and he gets him to chase.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is downstairs. No score here in the second. Count 1-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Next pitch is downstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That is
2 outs. Base is empty. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball,
2 outs.
strikes.
Base is empty. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom half of inning number 2. And now the big-time power threat, Jose Ramirez. Schemes back to work. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got it by him for the K. Ryan Reynolds here.
The left fielder. Ryan Reynolds.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
0-2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Late with the swing there.
0-2 is the count.
Got him. And how about that? It's an back now in the Bronx. JT Realmuto steps in.
JT Realmuto.
The pitch. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, in the box, he's seen that movie before. It wasn't a good movie either. He knew how it was going to end right from the beginning.
Now it's going to be Ellie De La
Count
Cruz.
1-0.
This one in the dirt, but no advance. That's ball one. Real Muto on at first, nobody out. Pitch
Nope, that's the
misses,
ball.
and that's ball two.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's going to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
There's a strike.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
3-2. Got him looking. One down. There's the shortstop at the plate. Gunnar Henderson. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Henderson hitting ninth in today's lineup, and he was a second-round pick back in 2019. And another ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
3-1 now. Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's a big power threat. Jarren Duran. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that's outside. And it's 1-0. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 outs. Runner on the go. In the dirt.
1 strike.
And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. At the belt and fires. That one fouled off. 2-2. Fried, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him. Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Jason Dominguez. The line of the pitch. Popped up on the left side of the infield. Corrals it. And a quick out number 1. Here's the power hitting catcher, Jorge Posada. And ball 1.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
That one in triple digits.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt. In the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Junior raging back towards the wall. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Hung up in a rundown now. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back for more from the Bronx as we go to the top of the 4th. Now the number 2 hitter, Chipper Jones. And he deals. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And now the lefty. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking for the K. Now it's the right fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Flied to left his first time. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart. Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Happ in the box now. No balls and a strike. Big swing and a miss.
There's one guy that I can think about, Bird, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Gold. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. In the Bronx, ready to go, 4-4. And now Ellie De La Cruz. Schemes back to work. Swinging a foul straight back. And a good eye there. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the right-hander deals. Here's a high chopper. And he picks it up in foul territory. And down on strikes he goes. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Alfonso Soriano. And that one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
2 strikes.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Now back, the designated hitter.
Here's Juan Soto. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Well, you got to be careful with this guy. 2 outs, nobody on. He's looking to drive the ball really far. So if you can't get him to chase your pitch, you might just pitch around him a little bit and deal with the guy on deck if you walk him.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. We go to the top of the fifth. And now the DH, Kyle Schwarber. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Ripped, but it curls foul. Kicks and deals. That one outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a pitch. Out there to center. Dominguez drifts towards it. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And now it is JT Realmuto. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Way out front for strike two.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
And it skips into dirt. Base is empty, 1 away. And we're at the top of the fifth. Struck him out looking.
Now back, second
here's some real power at the plate. Ellie De La Cruz. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that one is lifted in the air. Tatis drifts towards it and puts the squeeze on that one. And that is back in New York, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Ramirez.
1-0-1 on the gun, swing and a miss. Swings and misses. 0-2.
You know, every team has a hitter's meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Got him. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings through that one for strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. And here's Paul Goldschmidt.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Late on that fastball.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this. But he's
swing and a miss, struck him. Top of the 6th inning, and now the short. Stop Gunnar Henderson. Here comes a pitch. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That's outside.
That's the ball.
And it's 1-1. The pitch. Not even close there. 2-1. Good eye in that spot.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that...
He's safe on with a bunt single.
Just elite level speed on display right there, and he needed every bit of it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Now a chance for Chipper Jones. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. There's a ball over to third, but the throw's offline. And a pitch. And a count 1-2. This one bashed to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. A towering shot. It's 3-0.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Ken Griffey Jr. Puts a bunt down. Ramirez on the run, sends it over to first, and he beats the throw. He's safe. Man at first, Ian Hack. The next to hit. Pitch misses. Ball 1. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried and one of the Soriano to second on to Goldschmidt. That's 2.
I think 4, 6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
They say it went. Max said he's not sure who actually started at first, but it was 2019, and he and Giolito, who were teammates.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on its way, gone.
An absolute moonshot into the third deck. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-0. And now, Kyle Schwarber. No question about this one. It's out of here. They go back to back. It's 5-zip. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. And first offering is fouled off. And a base hit right there. And that keeps the inning going.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit.
Hauls it in to end the inning. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the power speed combo. Jason Dominguez. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 7 in a row by way of the K. And here's the catcher, Jorge Posada. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Posada measures 6 feet 2 inches, 205 pounds, and he was born in Puerto Rico.
No ball, 2 strikes.
1 down, base is empty. Struck him out swinging. He's now struck out 8 in a row. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Strike 2.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Trying to bunt his way on. Gathers and throws to first. And they take. We go to the top of the 7th. New pitcher on now. Aroldis Chapman. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. The shortstop takes the ball. Looking. And that's the first out. So the lineup flips over. Now batting Jarren Duran. That one misses. And that's ball 1. And a strike in there.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
So now 1-2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
2 outs, base is empty. And now here is Chipper Jones. Kicks and fires. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, out towards left center. Dominguez puts it away, and that is that. Set for the last half of the 7th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. And here's the strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
And that's off the inside edge. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 gone here. Here's the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano. And a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. And now it's Juan Soto, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
That misses, and that's ball 2. Big swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult.
And he got him. Strike 3. They're the top of the 8th, and now the right fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Slider misses. He showed bunt. Pitches in the dirt, and the count is 2-0. Bounced up the middle. Jump throw. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
De La Cruz pulls it in on the run. And now the first baseman, Ryan Howard. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Left-hand hitter waits. On the ground to first, and foul ball. And here it comes. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. 2 outs. Got him swinging. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's Jose Ramirez.
The third baseman.
Schemes back to work. And here's the strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And he drops it down the third baseline. And it goes just foul. 0-2 now. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Registers the punch out and hits 101. Now digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That misses the zone. And that is ball 1. On the ground, right side. And they take care of Reynolds for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Goldie up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one
Ball
miss.
1, no strike.
And another ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
2 balls,
2
1
down,
strike.
nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Got one close, ruled the ball.
3 balls,
And the count is 3-1. A little out front there as he swings through
We
it.
got full count.
And there's
No,
ball 4.
that's down. Ball 4.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Dominguez in the box again, takes a strike.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. We go to the ninth. Justin Martinez takes over on the mound.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
JT Realmuto will hit next. Swing and a miss. That one at 101. Martinez, a righty that throws with power. He features a sinker, a four-seamer, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's two away.
Now batting.
Two outs, base is empty. And now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. Strike one. That one in triple digits.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get a
swing and a miss, struck him out. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, digging in, Jorge Posada. The pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Automatic double down as it knocks the wall and foul ground.
Just a blue hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to. And the same for the left fielder, so he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
Ground ball left side, and he's safe at first.
Now batting. Left shortstop, Ellie.
So the batting order turns over. Ellie De La Cruz now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the ninth inning.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that ninth inning. Being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Junior hauls it in for the out. And there are 2 outs. So it's their last chance in this one. Juan Soto digs in now. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Posada at second. Tatis on at first with 2 down. Swings through that one for strike 2. Skeens is just 1 strike away. Way inside.
But what's amazing that he's just now about to throw his 100 pitch. I mean, that's something that he can be really proud of when this thing's over.
Ripped to short. That's the ball game. 5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
That's our final line score.